Hello everyone and welcome back to our little factory building. And this is where we left off. We couldn't open up the last hard drive. I have to be real with you. I tried making this video 2 times already, and every single time it has crashed. So I am quite aware of what I need to do in order to get all this to work. Simply put, I need to clean some of the foliage around here. I need to make the mine for the quartz. I am going to make 2 lines of tier 3 Mark 3 belts, using the steel that I have on my person in order to make a future-proof solution, because of the way that these nodes are made. It should be in such a way that in the future this corner, or what you want to call it, will require 2 belts in order to extract fully all the resources from it, but no more than that. Because this is a impure node. That down there is a normal node. And the last node, which is over here, is a pure node. And the way I'm going for this is also that I will be making a highway in the stars? No. A elevated path for the resources that are going to go back home. There is also a mesosphere over there that I will go and get. And I will need to empty my inventory of stuff in order to be able to build this completely, which I'll be doing by going back to the container that I set up last time where I sent things home. Yeah. The game crashed last time I tried to do a recording. Well, I should be able to just kill this now. So there's not going to be a lot of things that I need to think about. Because I did all the math. I did all the thoughts 2 times before this. So it's basically just me going around doing the same thing again. There's not a lot to say about this. It will, in the end, make it so that we have a full belt of quartz going back to the base.
Tapestry grows in the shallows of the clouds, but not through the windows. What is your root?
I have no roots, nor do I operate on windows. But perhaps you mean something akin to the human saying, "My point of origin is Earth. I was created by specific individuals of the human race."
Incompatible music.
Did I say something wrong, or did you not understand?
You cannot be shallow deep. The ripples you cast into the void have no skin.
It seems I may have said something paradoxical. Interesting.
And I have made the same comment about this conversation that we just heard also a few times. I think it's funny. I enjoy the AI in this and the banter it has with the alien consciousness, or what you want to call it. Yeah. And I enjoy the slight, what do you call it, programming joke about the root and Windows talk. Yeah, again, I've done this 2 times already, and the most efficient way to build most of this is to go over here And I believe I made... No. Yeah. I think it'll be this one I need. Yeah, it's just a lot of doing the same things that I already done. I'll do this in one go. I think it's prettier. Doop. I see this one here now. Yeah, it has a 60. I want to do it curve, right? Yeah, that looks best. The one that comes up here as that's the one who comes in with oh no, with 30. That's 60. So together they will be 90, which is technically just what do you say? It's technically how you would make you would make it for a belt that's 120, but as I explained earlier, and I will do again, is you technically just get more steel in the beginning. Just be careful how I do this now. Then you get reinforced plates. So it makes sense. No, thank you. To make it with steel plates rather than with reinforced plates. And I think I did it like this. Should be fine. I always try to make an effort of picking up as many resources as possible. The leaves in the water are just for my own satisfaction, but the berries and all of the flowers and so on is so I can make the ventilators with the cheapest solution in my eyes, which is one of each of the three nutrients you can get. Well, not one of each, but the mixture of nutrients that you can get, rather than using the alien protein, because the alien protein I usually just turn into the protein capsules, which is the thing that gives me tickets. And we love our tickets. And no, I think this is the way I did it. Two more. And I really should have a look at the tickets that I have currently, if there's anything I want to get. Not that I think that there is, to be honest. And again, this one produces 120 because it's the pure one, which means actually I already want to do, yeah. You can go here. I just want this one to go here. Oh no, not there. And if I remember correctly, yeah, this one doesn't add up. which means I'm just gonna go plus. That's what happens when you have to build around half blocks, because it fits perfectly with one of the 4 blocks, and then also that this has to be a 2 height, because it has to go in and fit the other one within a 2 height 2 conveyor lift height, because it's going at top this one. And I just enjoy having these straight lines everywhere. I'll need this one here. I will need one here, and let's see how this goes. Just checking that I didn't forget any of those up here. I did not. Can you reach? Oh, you can already reach there. Beautiful. I just need to fix one thing real fast. There we go. Back again. And so the entire idea is that to align these up here. Which I do believe required. Yep. And you might ask yourself now, are you going to have a Mark III belt going all the way back to base? Yes, but I am not going to have a Mark III belt times 2. Not because it wouldn't be prudent to do so, but just because I don't have that much steel with me. And I do believe that this, I have checked it last time, that it just makes sense to do it like this. So I am going to funnel both of these here into a container. I'm actually going to move that a little bit just because I wanted to be able to quickly come back here and add another line if I need to. Which I do believe I might. And in order to get that to fit with the rest of the construction, I'm just going to do it like this. And you can actually reach, that's pretty impressive. And then only take one of the belts off from here, but we will be able to come back and add the other belt on top of it once we need to do that. And I can actually take all and disassemble this one and this one. See, the reason that I want to do that is because I know I will be having 2 belts coming out at some point. So having it go like this and this just future-proofs it. Oh, and of course the power line. So we actually start to see the quartz flowing with us. We also see that the quartz probably start to catch up to the rest of the materials, but since the materials are not being fed into anything that is processing anything. We won't have to clean anything up. I'll just go to a container that's closer to base, where I will be able to very easily distribute the raw materials to where I need them to go. I have considered like making a sushi base in Satisfactory, because you can use the smart splitters and just have everything come in, and then just add more belts wherever you need it, and then just sort it all out with smart splitters. You wouldn't have to think about it. Now I'm 90% sure that all this works. Okay, I can see the green light. We're good. I believe in it. Let's just go and get this done. And as I have discovered a few times before, as I said, is that this is not enough steel to make it all the way back, but it is enough steel to make it almost all the way back, and there is plenty of steel at the base, beautiful base in the horizon, to complete the belt afterwards. No, I don't. And now we have all the raw materials we'll need for quite a while, if I believe correctly. We just need to manage all of those that we have gotten in right now and build quite a lot of more machines to process it. And after that, yeah, missing steel beams. There we go. We will need to go and handle oil. I think oil is actually the next new thing we need to go and get. I have an idea to start actually using some of all this, but like it's not a main priority to do so. Now that I have done this a few times, I remember that now I have hatcher remains that I can make into hatcher protein, but I still need to research it. There we go.
The remains researched belong to a plant-like organism hosting the larva of the flying crab, the most mature of which hatch when threatened. Hatcher remains can now be made into alien protein, and additional research may reveal options for improving Pioneer safety during exploration.
Yeah. No more remains. I don't have the slug production up yet. I'm gonna go get the steel in just a second. I'm just gonna drop off a few remains over here. One of them was the hog protein. I believe the last time I was doing this, I actually found more things to kill. But that doesn't matter. And it's all just coming into this one here. That is not connected anywhere, so we don't have to panic and clear any belts going upstairs. And now let's go upstairs and get the steel beams to finish up the belts. And I believe with my mesosphere, I'd actually like to put steel beams into the cloud as well. just because we actually use steel beams a lot, so it's one of the resources that it will make sense to prioritize getting availability for it everywhere, because it's used for belts. So it's not strictly a linear process of putting things into dimensional storage. We might as well do it where it makes sense until we have mesospheres enough for everything, which we will get at some point. This is the steel, yeah. But for now, we do not have that. And the reason that I want to put a Mark III lift here rather than anything less is simply that when you have maximized your upgrades for dimensional storage, it can only support the complete consumption of a Mark III belt. So I'll never have to think about that container ever again. Wait a second. And the other thing I'd like to do, just so that I never have to go back and look at this again, is to put... Oh, I already did that last time. I forgot. Yeah, that one. I'll have to figure out what else I'd like to put into the cloud. Or just do it from the bottom and work my way up. I wonder if we'll actually build above that. I don't think that the map boundary goes that high up. Nope. When I did this, when I did this factory for my own playthrough, though I didn't put power inside of this, it's almost the same idea as this. I wasn't even close to the top of the world, so I'm not that worried. But I am a bit curious, actually, whether or not we will get closer to the top. No, it's just the hatchet we got, right? No, we did actually also get, yeah, a stinger. No spitters. And a few hatches. So until the quartz arrive here, I can just start building some of this infrastructure and deposit all the resources here that I no longer need to carry around by hand. It'd also be interesting to see how far we are from, because it's nice to summer sloop up the protein production, just because you use it for getting tickets. I don't need these things. Yeah, no reason to carry quick wire around anymore. Actually keep this one. Yeah, there we go. And there's never a reason to put your leaves or your wood into the resourcing, because it's always better to turn it into at least biomass before doing so, as biomass is worth more points. Actually, I'll just make a few more inhalers here. It's only 2. But then, I believe we only have the room for 1 stack of it, but putting a stack of each of these up allows us then to build the protein inhaler wherever we want and doesn't take up any space here. Yes. Alright, so we are done with this tier. We are on advanced steel production. Is there anything here I'd like to have a look at? Just checking while we wait for the quartz to compile. We do not have circuit boards, we do not have computers, we do not have mesospheres. We can go and build AI limiters, but we don't have them right now. We'll need rotors for this one. I'll add it too much to do this though. And of course, quartz. Sure. The rest of this we can't unlock yet. Oh, no, I'll add this one. Okay. But most important is to get this one up and running. Can I do to do this? Yes. That is essentially all the things that we will be able to build very soon. The most important thing in my eyes is to get the blade runners. Yeah, there we go. Oh, why? There's more hatchet protein. As getting the blade runners will allow us to move quicker around our base here. We can optimize this a little bit more. Yeah, I was just wondering if I should take the quartz with me back, but if I do this now, I don't have to worry about distributing any of these resources afterwards. Get this done. Put the limestone here. Did I have any more wood? I did not have any more wood, but I do have tons of leaves. Not want to carry screws around with me. I do not want to carry around the stator with me right now. There we go. Much better. Alright. Now before I start all of this up, which I will be doing in a short moment. With 100 quartz we should be able to make the blade runners. I'll just take 200 just to be sure. Oh, this is not good. One of the belts somewhere on the line is not tier 3. I'll go back and fix that later. Let's get the blade runners now. I missed one. God damn it. I didn't do that the 2 last times, so that's a extra bit of annoying. I guess. Come on. And in order to get the blade runners, we'll need some silica. I actually don't think it's more than 20. I'm just gonna be sure here. Yeah, there we go. Now we got the speed. So this is the new production line. I will go and fix it before I go and make the construction options. Alright, so I just need to find where this is no longer, well, it's backed up, or what you would call it. Well, because this should definitely produce at least one full belt, right? Am I? Wait a second. Do I have this wrong? It's 30%. That's 90 plus 120. That's not actually not. This might be fine, actually. It's just because I did it so fast I didn't get time to build up. Or while I was getting the resources to build up might have been cleared. Because it's not full tier 3 belt. This is just 210. It just looks so slow. Like 210 should be more. You know what? I'll figure it out once we need more of it. But the flow should be 210. That doesn't look like 210 to me. Oh well. Time to go and build some quartz processing. Oh, one thing just before I go up there, I almost forgot. Which is the reason why we took extra quartz with us, is we just want to research this one.
Research completed. Quartz crystal recipe unlocked. New quartz research available.
We're gonna actually get the car before we have to do anything with our current production. Even though our current production is very slow. Our little flashlights guide the way. Some lights here would actually be nice. Okay. Let's have a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. Yeah, we can put quartz here. Why not? Six, that means that I want this to go to 7. Right? Yeah. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So that should be the right height. Yeah, there we go. So, what am I, which parts am I missing? I am missing silica. An AR limiter, but that we can't make the, we can make AR limiter, can't we? Wait. We are making AR limiter. Ah, forgot about that. We can actually research some more things. Okay, so we just need to make silica and quartz crystals here. And then we're done. Blueprints, constructor. I am constantly worried that there will be a time where I just short circuit with power requirements, honestly. There comes a time where you have just about infinite power. And we have not gotten there yet, at all. So I need another splitter. No. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. There we go. The funny thing about that it changes to the special kind of splitter that works on the conveyor belts. Probably be able to get around that if I... Nah, it wouldn't work even if I made my... made the way where you use the conveyor holes in the top of these floors here. So, but yeah. We don't need that much of this yet. So, depending on how much power I have. How much power do I have? I have enough power unless it goes to full production. Alright, so each of these, that's for silica, right? 22 per minute. Okay, so screw that. Just 2 of these are more than fine, I can see. Oh. Here we want you to make quartz crystals, but that is okay. That's the same. Well, not exactly the same, but no more than 2 of these right now. Ah, built it wrong. Blueprint. Ah, it's so nice when you get that. You just remove the entire blueprint at once. There we go. Conveyor splitter that we take from here. Just make sure that it's aligned. It is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. There we go. And how many we have here? 1, 2, 3. So for this, we would like a number 4. And a 5 for the other one. Command merger. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. And there we got silica. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's really nice once you learn how to use those, what's it called? Freeze it in place and then know exactly how many times you need to up things in order to get this to work. Let's just see why you are not running. I have power on. You don't have a recipe. There we go. So these two are both running. Now, I have enough steel, don't I? It seems wrong. But by my calculations, at least these two here should be full if I make sure that this is tier 3. Did I reach all the way back down there? Ah. I did. Great. Sometimes I forget how much I did prepare. Alright? I can't be about this too long. Yeah, and that is because of this middle part here. So let's just put... Now, hopefully we'll have enough rotors to actually unlock more things to build. If not, that will really be the next step, including... we are really limited on screws. And there is so many good alternate recipes you can get from the hard drives to fix that problem. And I can't believe I haven't gotten any. I haven't been looking too hard for the hard drives. I should probably go and have a look at them. It's just before you can scan for them and before you have significant mobility, you can also spend a lot of time just running around searching for things you don't find. And yeah, I know there is maps you can just go and use to find them, but I'd rather not just be sitting here looking up a wiki while playing. Besides, I have been doing pretty fine in terms of time spent. Fine? Nah, I don't know how to say that. I am running out of time. Running out of time seems in context to how long I want this to be. Not to having too long episodes. Mark 1, please. And 4. here. And even though we can't fill a tier 3 belt, we should be able to fill 2 tier 1 belts. Actually a little more than that. So even though these won't be full because of... See, this tells me there's something wrong. Okay, so that's just because this one. In order for me to be completely sure, I have to go and check if there's one of these. There's only one. A tier 1 somewhere hidden. It seems like it should be more full. Just saying. And right now we're just waiting for it to become for all the resources to stock up. Right? This is not 220, is it? How many percentages needs to be empty for that to be? It's 60 out of 270, which is... Oh, 6 divided, that's 24, which is 4, so it's like 1/5 should be empty. This seems like more than 1/5. Because it's 120 from one mine, and then it is, oh, careful not to fall, and then it's 90 for the 2 others combined. This just seems like there is one of the belts here that hasn't been upgraded correctly, or maybe one of the lifts. I don't know. Oh. I was correct. All right, let's go back. And see if we can't complete advanced steel production, because we should have enough rotors now. Always remember to check all of your belts. Luckily now I have the new and improved blade runners, so this should be a breeze getting back. And one of the reasons I also opted for going this way is that you can add copper here very easily. Bring that up back home to this. Back home to the hub. The hub, my space elevator, space elevator. I should also make a place for my blueprints that I can build next to the space elevator. So I don't have to just plump it down whenever I need to make blueprints. So, will we be able to hit the floor here? Yes! There we go. Okay. Oh, the road is already made here. So let's see how many has been stocking up while we have been out on our little adventure. Yes! Finally! The sulfur is down, the rebar will make ourselves, the quartz and the silica is up here. So let's just get the quartz and silica. Just looking at my to-do list of what I need to bring to the man. I don't know if I have 50 fabric, but I can get that. We have enough mycelia to make that. Wasn't there a... no, okay. That was one of the other playthroughs I left behind at this assembling crate somewhere. I was just gonna have a look. And how much do I need? I need 200 only, and from here I need less than this. Good. Time to go down and research the shit out of the man. Whee! There we go. Maybe have a look at balancing the iron there. It seems like it's not fully balanced. I don't know. This seems to be in a lot higher demand than the rest of them. Okay, never mind. First of all, because this one has a timer on it.
Milestone reached. The Miner Mark II allows extraction of resources from nature to fix it at twice the speed of the Mark I model. Miners can be directly upgraded to Mark II without removing the Mark I model, just like conveyor belts and other upgradable infrastructure. Unfortunately, setting up the production of advanced steel parts and project part number 3, automated wiring, will not be as easy. Every moment you delay reduces the chances of saving humanity. I will not show you the predictions, it would only demotivate you.
It won't be that bad.
Research completed. Crystal oscillator recipe unlocked. New quartz research available.
Shadowy bar.
Pocket dimension now extra dimensionalized with additional dimensional capacity. Research completed. Experimental power generation research options are now available. These may enhance performance of other fuel sources.
Yeah, compacted coal. Would be nice to have compacted coal actually, because I think we'll be able to melt it, but I don't have enough hot drives to throw away at that. So, what do I need? I need more quartz crystals. What? An iron rebar. The iron rebar is gonna make myself. How about the fabric? And this is where I think I'm just going to add something here. I do believe... wait, I can go and get smart splitters, which means I could finish up this one here, because what I really want is just to have one container and then split it for all of them. So I just have to put all alien material into one. Alright, just place this down to check how much space I'm gonna need. I should remove all those, but this is just for spacing, because then I can make the mycelia fabric construction over here. I actually don't have the space for another resource line going in here. I should have thought about that. I didn't, so here we are. And fabric for mycelia fabric is made in the assembler. Yeah. Probably just gonna need a little more factory then. This is also where we're gonna make the slugs. Should have made it so I could just put it into containers down there, but I, like in the beginning, but I haven't. So that is what you get for not thinking ahead. On the other hand, do I have space for output? Yeah, I do. Okay. Well then I will actually output you into a container down at the end. And the biomass is here. That's a Mach 2 belt. Again, let's go Mach 3 and just because we definitely have a lot more. Usually what I do is actually just have mycelia be the entire production of fabric, so also use it to make the biomass. We clearly have more biomass from other sources, so I'm just going to steal that biomass and feed it into this. Here actually, I think. Splitter. Throwing steel around. Did I take from inventory before depot? Yeah. And then of course power. Chip. And it has to follow this. Oh, there we go. You'll start making fabric. And ooh, wait a second. You can fit here. what I don't do for this. I might have to rebuild this one slightly. How much can you actually? 15. Alright. Now, if I want this to go faster, which I don't think I will, I'll just place this one here. Because then you can add more up to more mycelia here. There was the mycelia. Right, so this should make us fabric. Nice. And this is a the third resource from this level, maybe? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If this factory ever starts consuming all that it can consume, we'll run out of biofuel so fast and everything will crash and burn. So let's get to oil before that happens. Or actually, because of this, usually I would not go for compacted coal for power, just because it's so... yeah. Oh, I just made a slight mistake here anyway. Oh well. It's a good thing that there's a little space to add this one here. Oh, I did this wrong, didn't I? 1, 2... yeah, it's here. Where the resources go out. Or is it here already? No, 1. It's here. Oh. Yeah, it could be prettier. But hey, we got fabric now. I mean, for future productions needing fabric, I'll probably just use the thing we get from oil. Yeah. get rid of this. And we can just make some iron rebar here, right? I should also put up a production of this somewhere. And when I say should, it's like, I like that I don't have to make this myself. But this is not an endgame resource. I probably will only be using these iron rebars for fun. And for getting all the research. Was it under here? Well, okay, we're missing very little. So quartz, crystal, while the fabric is getting, let's get that. And oh yeah, we can now make this one. So we'll have to make a new level that makes encased beams, stators, motor, no, encased beams, stators, and cruise line, and we'll need another level for these two. Okay. So yeah, it's after this, it's new level time. This might actually also have unlocked lights and signs in the shop. Perhaps. Oh yeah, the AI limiters. Let's just bring these down. I can't remember how many. I'll go down on research, I'll make the foundation for the next level, and then I am going to sign off for today. Whoop. Here we go here. All in a good day's work. So, mycelia, yes. Can't make synthetic yet.
Tool belt expanded. The latest data indicates that the mycelia possess
Can I actually make
sentience.
this?
Don't
Oh.
worry, we have been given permission to harvest and repurpose their remains.
And it was quartz and in quaternium. We can now make
Shatter rebar unlocked. These quartz-infused rebars fracture when fired, launching deadly debris in a wide spread. Fix-It does not condone the use of such violent methods, so make sure there are no witnesses.
I get you, no witnesses. Alright.
Power switch unlocked.
Reinforced.
Fix-It is proud to announce that the power switch facilitates power grid management through the application of the very latest advances in on-off switch technology. Fix-It. It's fun to have power.
Yeah. Maybe I should do like a power switch for if when I make higher levels, that if that level drains too much power, it would automatically shut off. I haven't played around with the power switches at all, I must admit. It has not been part of any of my other playthroughs. And you might be asking, what are we doing here? We are setting up yet another material to be put in dimensional storage. Huh. Let's just bring these two. I mean, we are almost done with the second part of this space hop upgrade thing. Why wasn't I able to? No mind.
Smart Splitter unlocked. The Smart Splitter offers advanced settings that can improve conveyor belt logistics.
Okay, so research done. Next time, next level. With all of the resources that we have now, halfway through, what? Oh, 1000, what is it, reinforced? Something, I don't remember what it's called. I do believe that the Mark II miners requires just in case. Whoa, that's cheap. Ooh. Huh. That's a lot cheaper than I remembered. I remembered it requiring motors, which we don't have yet. Ooh. And so. Yeah, we can still pass below this. This is fine. So how tall do our next level need to be? It has to clear all of these. So let's go for a vertical. And for a little extra space, just in case. I wonder if it'd look nicer if I made stairs now that I actually have them unlocked. Yes, this passes over our level below without any hiccups. I think it's starting to lag a little bit, having everything in one space. Oh, damn. Okay, I actually need to go get more concrete. So, I think this is a great place to stop. What do we need to build here? So, from our parts, let's just have a look and then go through them. Encased industrial beam is made in an assembler. I like to do that I just place down all the machines with all the things that I need to make at this level. Stators, also in an assembler. These are just placeholders, so it doesn't really matter how they are looking. And the motor we can't because it needs status, which we're making on this level. This one we can't because it requires status, which we're making on this level. However, crystal oscillators we can make. We do not have the machine for it yet. So it's actually just these two. Huh. So, yeah, we really need the manufacturer in order to get the rest of our production online. But this is where we're at. We got quartz in and running, and we just need to make another level to get the products we need in order to complete the last items for phase 2. And we get to build miner 2s, which are really nice because that allows us to double our output most places. I hope you have enjoyed this video. If there's anything you want me to change or add to it, it's just me fooling around right now. Let me know in the comments below, and I hope to see you again next time. Have a good one.